Salutations, I'm SteriLotus77, and today we've got the 7th Sense. This is what we're going to be using for this challenge build. This item is unique in the way that it functions as a Jacob's pistol. So you're not going to be one-shotting things. This defeats the purpose of a Jacob's item. You're not going to be one-shotting things, or at least the intent. You're not going to one-shot things. How it's going to work is after reload, it causes all projectiles to hit the enemy. Sort of like how sticky shotguns, after impacts, they all explode, causing that giant explosion of damage after you've emptied your entire mag into the enemy. So with this, we are going to be emptying our mag into an enemy and then reloading and watching the extra projectiles kill things. Or in some cases, just shooting them 1 or 2 times and then waiting for the explosion to happen. We've got a bounty hunter here, victory rush, P-nade, old god with action skill and shock. This has corrosive on it. And here is the skill trees. Now, the biggest problem with this setup is it very much requires those action skill end effects to be active to deal much damage. And let's get started. I could have picked running a toboggan, but it felt like it wouldn't help here just simply because of the extra projectile mechanic. Because, like, I could totally set this up to be a Jacob's pistol and destroy things with the Jacob's pistol system in mind. Like that. The thing here, though, is we're trying to showcase the weapon while doing a challenge run with it. So, trying to have the extra effects be shown and not just slept on the entire time. Oh. Salutations. Currently recording a video.
Can you hear me?
Yep. In case you didn't catch, I am recording a video. So, oh. Hello? You left and joined again, question mark? I blew myself up. Freaking
I can
beautiful.
see that you're talking, but I can't hear any audio from Discord.
Aw, that's odd.
What the heck?
That is indeed Discord being Discord, I suppose. There we go. Oh, there's an unread message in here. Oh, I see.
Now I can hear
Oh,
sounds.
salutations! I'm currently recording a video, just so you know.
Keeping that in mind. How are you today, Pen?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I have to work tonight.
Oof.
I got a new job, and I'm like, finally, I don't have to work nights. And then one of the 2 days a week I worked still at my old job, boom, night shift. It's okay though, because I told her I could work night shift on Saturdays. I just like to complain about the own scenarios that I make myself be a part of. Dude, I wish I had $40 right now just to spend.
Why? On what? The heck?
Elden Ring DLC.
Oh, makes sense. Everything makes sense now.
Yeah. I want it so badly, but at the same time, I keep seeing TikToks about it, and it's like everyone. It's literally just TikToks of people who are like level 200 plus getting one shot by enemies, and I'm like, what? Literally, I have not heard a single thing about the DLC not being extremely difficult.
Yeah, no, that's what I've seen too, and I don't even watch that content.
So I'm. Part of me is like, do I want to buy it because I know I probably won't do very well in it, but at the same time, I want it so badly. But I'd have to. I'm actually not at the point in the. You know what? I'm gonna play the base game right now because I'm not actually at the point where I could even access the DLC if I bought it right now. You have to kill a specific boss that's like you can play through the whole game and like sink hundreds of hours. I'd say you could probably sink so much time into it and just still never discover this boss even exists. Like,
oh yeah, no, I heard about that too, locking the DLC behind a side boss that's not required.
I know. It's great.
I honestly, I feel like that's not a bad idea, because it allows you to integrate it into the story without actually requiring it as a part of the story. It's pretty cool. I enjoy that concept.
I have actually killed this boss before. I've killed it on the first time I played Elden Ring when it first came out. I got it on my Xbox. I beat him when I played it on there, but I have not even gotten to the point where I can fight him yet on the run I was doing last time I played it on my computer. But Moog, Lord of Blood. See, I also keep seeing videos of people just using overpowered builds and like three-shotting him before he can even attack just to get to the DLC, and those are like some of the funniest ones. The DLC adds like hand-to-hand combat weapons, like, well, I guess they're all hand-to-hand combat weapons pretty much, but like they add it adds weapons where you can like literally just like fist fight. And like one of the things you can do is like you can do like punches, kicks, flips and stuff. Like, it's crazy. I saw a video of somebody literally run into the arena. The boss just starts his like opening dialogue and they just sprint up to him while he's standing there talking, one hit him, and then just run into the DLC. 48-gigabyte update.
Alright, so I haven't tested this far into the run to see if this is actually viable up here, so you guys are getting my first time with this weapon at this point in Maliwan Takedown.
What's the bullshit run this time?
Here, I'll stream it for you.
What terrible weapon are you using to one-shot everything again?
It's called the 7 Cents. Basically what it does is on shot, like on impact, it spawns a little projectile that floats around, and on reload, it triggers all of them to hit the enemy at the same time.
Oh my god.
Now, the problem with this weapon is the stats. The stats suck.
Oh. It's a cool concept.
Yeah, the concept is cool. The stats, and it doesn't have the capability to receive an anointment. Which is, like, one of... Yeah, so...
I know you've explained this to me before, I just don't play the game enough to, like, really...
So, are you looking at the stream?
Yes, I am.
So, the shield
I see the anointed thing.
Yeah,
there.
So what that is, that's the action skill and 50% bonus shock damage. So what it's doing is it's giving the gun a 50% bonus shock damage. It's adding shock damage to the item. instead of it just being cryo, it now has shock damage. And then this one does the same thing except with corrosive damage. So it adds different elements.
You're going heavy elemental. Okay,
yes.
here, I see.
And you can do that with... There's so many different effects that you can add to these items. And guns have most of the different effects that you can add to stuff.
Makes sense. You said that weapon can't be or can be?
It cannot be anointed.
Okay.
That's why I don't have one anointed. It's Mayhem 10 without an anointment, because it's impossible to get an anointment. Mayhem 10 guarantees anointments.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's an easy way to tell if it just can't.
If it's possible or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. Ever stream mute?
No.
Oh, it's just the volume is turned down low. It's like, why can't I hear anything he's doing?
Oh, yeah, no, my volume on my end is really low, too.
Yeah, and I had it down at like 30 too, so...
You know, I just have music playing in the background, so... I don't...
Fair enough. I'm sure you've heard every single possible audio file in the entire game a million times. You have a funky name for this run?
Oh,
or
no.
Is it just...
It's just a challenge build video. It's the content that I've been posting for the channel. It's just challenge builds.
Yeah.
The only times that it has like a special name is when I actually am making a full build. This is just for this weapon, so it's not really a full build.
I see. Compared to something like your Mario Bros character.
Yes.
That's the one I always think of when I think of what's the most goofy one he does.
You know, I posted a video on that earlier this week.
Oh, did you?
Yep. Anybody who joins the Discord can get access to the skill tree. I didn't show the skill tree in that video.
God, it's like a terrible content creator, not even showing the skill tree.
I did give enough hints as to how the build works, so if people that felt like trying to figure it out, instead of just looking at a skill tree, they could figure it out.
Fair enough.
But I do want to save that build for a future milestone video, like the actual skill tree for it, just simply because of how broken that build is. Just saluted me. Get out of here.
Is there a limited amount of times you can get downed and just revived by your ally? Oh, of course there's not. Why would there be?
Now, I mean, there is like a soft cap in a sense. In the sense that if I get downed enough times, I will almost insta-die.
Oh.
But there are plenty of mechanics that allow that to not really be effective.
And I'm sure you know all of them, don't you?
Well,
Oh.
See?
I was not expecting the speed at which the speed at which that health bar just shot down was crazy.
Yep.
So what? You just last checkpoint?
Yep. Also lost $11 million. I was near the end. I was right before the boss.
Dang. If you died at the boss, would it have put you at the same point? Or
yes.
Does boss... Okay, I didn't know bosses had like a checkpoint right before the arena or something.
Yeah, no.
That would be too convenient.
Whoops. I barrel trolled myself.
There's just so much going on in these challenge runs that you do that I just cannot. There's just so much happening, I can't follow it sometimes. Alright, I just now finished downloading the update for Elden Ring.
Oh, another problem with this weapon is the projectiles are slow moving. So
Oh.
it makes it even more difficult to land shots because they're not point shoot. You have to really aim.
How slow moving are they? Shoot one off like oh.
Yeah.
That's,
it makes it really difficult to shoot like flying enemies or high movement enemies.
Oh, I bet.
Which is one of the biggest problems with the bridge, which is what it's just where the area that I died is called, the bridge.
Oh, okay. It's been a couple months since I played Elden Ring, I'm not gonna lie. Might be a little rusty here. Dude, you're not gonna like this, but I was on TikTok the other day.
Banned.
All right, I'll leave. But I was scrolling through TikTok. I was bored, and wait, which run? It's surely the one where I got higher level, right? Oh yeah, I'm in the royal capital there. I am only in. Okay, yeah, I see. But I was on TikTok and I was scrolling, and there's this shooter game I like to play called The Finals.
Yeah.
I know I've talked about it before with you, but basically there was a person streaming on TikTok Live, which normally TikTok Lives kind of suck and I just scroll past them and ignore them. So I just don't care.
Fair.
But it was guys playing the finals, so I was obviously a little bit interested. And what it was is it's these two guys who their whole thing is like they used to work together but they got laid off. So like their whole thing is like we got laid off and started streaming. Like they have a command in their Twitch chat you can do if you just do exclamation point laid off. It'll do a little bot command that makes fun of them for it. But what they do is one of them plays the mouse, one of them plays the keyboard. 2-man, 1 PC setup.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I like that.
No, it is actually really cool. My game is currently frozen on Elden Ring, and I love this so much. I think
Maybe you just need a better PC.
I think I need to stop streaming. Oh, Elden Ring is not responding.
That sounds about right.
Yep. I think watching your stream and playing it and streaming it, all while not being the only person using the internet in the house right now, probably is not a good combo.
Well, the internet shouldn't affect your capability to play the video game.
Well, it was lagging for a bit at first, and then it just froze.
Well, that's probably like a hardware
it?
issue, not an internet issue.
Well, I hope not. It's never done this before. I haven't. Want to stream Elden Ring to your friends and Borderland gamers? No, that just killed me. It's okay. I got about 3 seconds into the into playing before it happened, so I didn't lose much progress. I've got 20 hours on this character. Alright, attempt number 2. Dude, I forgot I'm running around naked with a giant sword. got this guy's weapon.
Okay, time to just hide over here for a minute so that the fight for my life timer doesn't just freaking break. And I can 1v1 some of these death spheres.
Oh god, I don't want to fight that thing. Dude, there is a... Okay, so I've been trying to avoid watching much actual content of the DLC. Because I want to, like, you know, when I play it, I want it to be, like, fresh.
Yeah.
I think eventually I will get it. It just... Who knows how long it'll be.
Yeah.
But when I first played the game, I did the same thing. I purposely... This is a terrifying room. I purposely didn't watch much content on it because I wanted to experience it. Mm-hmm. But I did see one clip, and I was too intrigued to scroll past it. There's an area where there's, like, messages on the ground, like, just, like, in-game ones, not, like, from other players. That's like, don't let it see you. Don't let it hear you. Another one is like, it cannot be touched. And there's this horrifying creature that you have to, like, sneak past, and it one-shots you and you cannot damage it.
Huh.
And it's horrifying, and the area is terrifying, and if you try and summon your horse, it says Torrent is too afraid to be summoned right now.
Holy heck. Where's the BAs? Right here. Well, that's
Is there
not
an
what I'm
enemy in
looking
here?
for either. You're over here. There you go. Oh, there you are.
Oh, there's an enemy upstairs. I remember this room. I'm in, like, a really dangerous area of the game. The map is over here. Can you not charge up? Okay, no, you can't.
There we go. Now we're on to the boss.
Okay, that's good. Uh-oh. Who's this bitch? Who's this bitch? Who's this bitch? Why are they coming for me? I'm just watching this enemy cast spells as they slowly walk towards me. And they've got a giant bubble around them. They've got some golden aura shit, and I'm a little scared.
Maybe you should be scared.
They're throwing giant waves of fire in my face. I killed him.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of top half first, because he's the one that I'm spooked of here. We can get rid of this one, right? Right? Can we deal enough damage to get rid of him for a second wins? Yes, we can. Let's go.
Oh, so if you kill an enemy, does that bring you back up?
Yep.
I see.
It's not just the pet revives.
Okay. So there's this ladder here, and there's a player message in front of it, and I read it expecting it to be like, be wary of right or something. Like, people put messages in front of doorways if there's like an enemy hiding behind them to warn other people. No, it says ladder ahead.
Somebody must have been burned by that ladder. Like...
Fucking apparently. chest! Loot! My favorite thing in all of video games. Oh, I actually don't care about these. Okay, never mind.
And that is takedown confirmed. So there was one death there, but again, that was my first time ever attempting to run this weapon through there, so there is that. And yeah, that was a pretty fun run. Difficulty at the bridge, just simply because this is not an ad clearing weapon, so you probably shouldn't be running this in an ad clearing scenario anyways. But overall, this weapon wasn't too bad. The DPS on it, even against bosses, was kind of lackluster, but if you shove a Revolter on it with some other shenanigans, it can do pretty well. But yeah, this was fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, see you guys next time.